So I want you guys to pick a background color before we start. So no yellow because we're doing the yellow on the neck area. Yeah, I know. Before we masking it. So we're gonna pick a color for the background, and then we're gonna mask the whole thing on a cardboard or something that you wanted to put on a back of a booklet. Okay, we're gonna mask it again. So like last week, we're gonna do a frame around it. Okay, so do your masking tape. So let me zoom it out so that you can see. Okay, so this is I have a cutting mat right here. So I'm gonna put it on my cutting mat. And we're gonna do vertical, okay? Vertical format. So line up, straight, whatever you want to put on, and then we're gonna mask it. So the younger one, I want you guys to try today to mask it yourself. Okay? Or if you can't do it, maybe ask your mom to help. Or whoever's adult in the house right now. Okay, do the mask. I'm going to zoom it out so that you can see the whole. So I'm going to do the vertical format right now, okay? But I flipped the camera so you can see the whole thing. So get a booklet or a book pad or whatever book that you want, or is that big enough that can hold the whole thing, or a cardboard, so that when you paint over it, it stay a frame, a white frame all around it. Okay? This is what I'm gonna do. Masking. I'm gonna flip my camera now. You can see the whole thing. Oops. Okay. And then zoom it up. Can you see it now? Ida, are you doing this? I can't see your camera. Oh, Vivian's good. She's already done it before the class start. Good job. Yeah, if you don't have anything to mask it on, you can mask it on the table too. Okay, Tristan, flip it the other way around because it's vertical, okay? And then get your bigger brush ready, and then pick a background color. We're gonna use one color. So this is my bigger brush. Tristan, are you using this one for the bigger brush?
Yeah.
You're using red?
Yeah.
Okay, so Tristan's gonna do red, but the end of the area here, we'll do a gradient. So we're gonna have your color, right? Mine is pink here, and then gradually we're going add white to the bottom, okay? So this is what we're gonna do. So we pick a color. For example, Tristan's gonna pick red, right? So he's gonna start painting red on the top, and then gradually he's gonna add white, okay, and all the way down to the bottom. So now the two color for him is red and white, okay? And I think I'm gonna do orange this time, okay? So orange and white for me. And then get your, also get your hair dryer ready. After we do that, we have to blow dry it. It's all the mixing bowl right here. Okay. I'm gonna get, everyone finished masking? I can see everybody's doing it. So I'll wait for everybody to do that before we start, okay? It doesn't have to be accurate, it's just ballpark it so they can see the frame. And also get a pencil ready. After we blow dry it, we're gonna draw the outline of the toucan, okay? I'm gonna squeeze out some orange. So try to pick something it's close to. You know what? I think I'm gonna do blue. I think I haven't done blue for this one. Oh, even purple is gonna be a good color too. I'm gonna pick dark blue or darker blue. This one. I'm gonna pick this one. I changed my mind. And then I'm gonna have white, okay? I have a big white here. First I'm gonna do red, right? For sure? Depends how much. Okay, that's enough. Did you finish? Okay. So if you are ready, you can start painting the background, okay? Pick your color.
Miss
Yes.
Cassie, do we paint the whole entire thing?
Yes, the whole entire thing, correct. We're gonna start doing that. Let me show you. I haven't even poured out my paint yet because I'm gonna use a dark blue. So because it's a background, we might need quite a bit of the paint, but not too much. We just add when we're not enough, okay? So this is about right. So I'm gonna put this away. Get out your bigger brush. Add a little bit of water, not too much. Just make sure you add white in the bottom, okay? See the white gradient? Okay?
Where's the white?
Here. Don't add too much. Make sure you add it later. So I'm gonna do like this all across. Make sure it's like straight on across. And then gradually about middle of the page, then you're starting to add white onto it, okay? We're gonna do gradient. So always go back and make sure it's all the paint is flat on the paper, okay? So keep adding. If you're not happy with the color darkness, you can always add the second layer. Not too thick, Tristan, okay? Make sure you're not too thick. Make sure it's all flat down. About in the middle here. I stop in the middle, almost at the middle here. I'm gonna stop here and then I'll start pouring the white onto the blue. Did you add the on the side? There you go. Make sure you blend it well, okay, Tristan? And you mix the white with the blue, okay? So it become like a baby blue now. So you're gonna add onto it, right? And then you blend it with the darkest color, right? And then you go down to the paper. Sorry, I have to move my camera so that you can see the whole thing. There you go. Tristan, you need to add more white, okay? There you go. One direction, not up and down. One direction you're doing.
How do you fill the gaps?
It's okay, Tristan. Don't keep pressing because it will go under. Just go across. Don't press in the middle, okay? I'm gonna add a little bit more. White in the bottom. So I'm gonna add a little bit more white. Very good, Tristan. Looks really nice. Yeah, and then now you have to blow dry it, okay? No, what are you doing? It's okay, Tristan. You can tell. It doesn't matter.
No, I draw too much off the line.
So I want to blend it well, so I go back to the darker paint. You can always go back to the darker paint and then blend it again. So it's perfectly coming down, you see? Always can go back, so don't worry that you make any mistake. Can always go back. We're using acrylic paint. So make sure they're tight from one end to another, your masking tape, right? And then now I'm gonna blow dry it, okay? In the dark blue here, I want it more dark. Tristan, I want you to blow dry it now. So we're gonna mute ourselves for a little bit while we're blowing the blow dry, okay? It's gonna be loud. So if you're done with the blending, you see how I blend with the white, right? So it's got doing the gradients here, look. All the way from the dark to the white area, okay? So I'm gonna blow dry it now, mute myself for a little bit. Okay? Okay, everyone's dry your background already? Avery, are you doing your background yourself?
Oh, we're not done yet.
No, it's okay. Let him try to do the background himself. You can do it.
Okay.
Just one stroke over, right? And then you blend it with the white. Try to do it yourself, Avery. You can do it. We're not doing any details now. It's just the background. Use the big brush you have, okay? So you probably see the paper is a little bulky because of the thickness, right? When you put it down with water, I can see Ida's has a little bit of bulkiness, but it's okay. It will dry up, and then we need to find a pencil and eraser. So we're gonna draw the outline of a toucan before we paint it, okay? Let's see, somebody text me. A few of them say cannot do it because today's Father's Day. All right, so I'm gonna get my pencil out. Give me a thumbs up when you're done drying, okay? Tristan, you got your pencil? You're gonna draw the toucan, okay? So I'm gonna let you look at this. You done with your breakfast? Can you finish them out? Okay, who else? I think everyone is still doing it. Good job, Avery. I know you can do it. So try to dry it. Maybe you ask your mom for help for drying, okay? But you can do the stroke by yourself. Good job. This is not that hard. The blending part is easy. You just have to put it one direction across, okay? Don't go up, down, up and down. Just do across. Okay. Everyone's still doing it, I guess. Drying. Oh, I like the purple, Vivian. Good job. I can see. Who else used purple? Blue, I can see Ida's blue. Mine is dark blue, kind of like purplish. It's dark blue. I like Tristan's red too. Look at Tristan's red. It's very pretty. It's like my pink, I guess, right? Well, if you add white on red, it's gonna be pink. But I started out pink on top, the one I did yesterday. So everything's done or still working on the, I think everyone is still working on it, background. So get your hair dryer ready. Aiden, are you done with the background? Are you still working on it? Okay, keep going. After you're done with the background, get a hair dryer out as soon as you can and then blow dry it, okay? Kristen? Let's do the, why don't you start drawing the toucan?
What are you doing?
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for everybody. So who is done? Vivian's done drying. Everyone is.
Eraser.
Why you need eraser? You already started? Can you do it slowly? Okay? Don't do it. Ching the rub. So the first thing, Tristan, the first thing you have to do Don't do it too hard because you cannot erase it too easily because on the paint, okay? I want you to do it slowly, Tristan. So first thing, I'm gonna start doing on the toucan, okay? So I'm gonna do it slow. Try to catch up, boys. So okay, so this time I'm gonna zoom it in so that you can see. So about, let's see, about half of, not half, about a quarter of the page down, right? So I'm gonna have the beak first. So we're gonna do the beak. So it's gonna be, Tristan, the beak is gonna be very round, like a hook, okay, Tristan? You have to fix it like a hook. Tristan, did you fix?
It went off the page.
Can I see?
I drew it too down.
So I'm gonna, okay, erase it, erase it, erase it then. Okay, so do the hook. Can you see the hook? Okay, hang on, I'm gonna show them first. So the hook is right, the beak, oh, it's really hard to see because of the paint. Okay, I'm gonna zoom it in now, even more zoom in. So the beak is right here, and then you see that hook coming down? The two line here, I'm gonna draw like double line so they can see it better. You see that? I'm gonna do it very slow. I know some of you guys are still, just do the beak first, okay? I'm gonna help Tristan erase the whole thing. Okay, do the beak first, everyone, if you're over there, and then wait for the rest, okay? Because I think a few of them are still drying. It's not that hard if you follow the instructions, follow my steps. So do the beak first, and then the head, the neck, and then the body, okay? And try to, when you use the pencil, draw down on the paper, try not to press it too hard. I'm pressing it hard because I want to show you guys the pencil line. But for you guys, you don't have to press it too hard, okay? Because it's really hard to erase it. You done with the beak because it's like a hook coming down. I make it really big now so they can see. Don't draw it too low because you're gonna have a lot of stuff underneath, right? Okay, Tristan, I already erased that. Okay, start again. Okay? Look. Tristan, start again. So that's the peak area. Tristan, come on, put down your book. Can read later. Okay, that's the peak. Okay, and then you do the head over here. You see I do double line. You don't have to follow my double line, okay? And then the head coming down. I'm gonna erase that too, so they can see it better. Okay, and then the body coming down, like a rounded, like the peanut. You know how to draw a peanut? The bottom part is big, right? And then go up. Right here, right here. Okay. So and then you do around this area, there's a branch coming out. Let me zoom it out so you can see. And move up my camera a little bit. Oops.
Restart.
What do you mean? No, you cannot restart. It's okay. Tristan, what happened?
Filter.
Did I press filter? Okay, there you go. That's scary. Okay. So over there.
It's still not correct.
Yeah, it is.
No, look, everything's yellow.
It's correct. If I press again, it's going to do that. This is the last one, okay? So this is the branches that come down over here, okay? And then when you put the legs up here, there's the tail. It's okay. You want me to erase it for you? Because it's really hard when you press it down so hard.
You didn't press it. the thing.
It's okay, Kristen. Patient when you do the outline, okay? It's okay. Come here. Just do it patiently. You guys wait for a little bit. I'm gonna try to erase Tristan peanut. When you do the peanut, don't press down too hard, okay? Tristan, no more reading. Put the book away. We told you read later. Come on, finish it. Okay, there you go. I already erased it. Continue with the tail and the branch. You see the peanut shape? So let me draw a double line so they can see better. A little hard to see on the paint. See it? Kristen, come on, continue with the tail. You see the shape of the peanut? So the bottom part is a little bit bigger. I'm gonna have a fat toucan today, a little bit bigger than the one I did yesterday. And then there's another, this is the yellow part in the middle. See the yellow part? Right? Can you see better if I zoom in? You see, this part here is the yellow part. Move my camera. Okay. The tail. Did you do the tail yet?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, and then make sure it over here, no more book. Over here, there's a rounded eyeball right here, right in the middle. Right here, Tristan, look. Did you draw the eyeball yet? Okay. You know what? The bottom part is too round. I'm going to change it. So I'm going to go down and then make it a little bit like this. So I changed the bottom part here. I have more space coming down here. The branch is going to be longer. So the little feet here can be something pointed out like this, okay? And the other one can be coming out this way. It's going to be joining like this. See the tail there? You just follow mine. Follow my painting there. It's hard to see. Okay? So see the details here? The two little feet. Two little feet here. Can you see, guys? Okay, let me zoom it up again so you can see the whole body. Okay, you done with the shape? Let me zoom it in so they can see. I know it's the reflection is really hard to see. So make sure the rounded eyeball is big enough so that you're not gonna cover it. Okay, we're gonna have black in the middle. So I'm gonna leave this part here, a little section. This is gonna be red, okay? The red tip, you see this red tip here, yeah. Okay? And then all the other green stuff, we're not gonna do anything with the pencil. We're gonna add it on later with the brush, okay? So the tail is gonna be continuing here, right? I'm gonna stick out down below. So like this, I'm gonna move my camera down so they can see, okay? So here, that is my tail coming out from this. It's like an upside down heart, but this way, okay? So I'm gonna, my bird is a lot bigger than the one that I did yesterday because I want it bigger, like more, like zoom in more. You see that? So coming down, I'm gonna show you my tail again. I'm gonna double line it so you can see it better. See that? See the reflection, right? Oh God. It's only like a, this is like a heart upside down. But the heart is like touching this 2 point with the branch. Okay? That's all we need for the pencil line, okay? So I just add one line here on the beak area to separate the two up and the top bottom, okay? That's all we need. And then the rest, we're gonna paint it with the brush. So this is an outline for the toucan. Can you guys see the whole thing? Let me zoom it out. Tristan, what are you doing? Why you put it there? Did you do the tail already? The tail is like an upside down. Can I see the tail? Oh, very cool.
Toby just ate two.
Where's your branch? Where's your branch? Listen, where's your branch? Where's your branch?
I didn't draw it.
Why? You can't just do the invisible tail without the branch, Kristen. Right? Gonna add the branch now, please. Kristen, go get a branch. You're gonna drop her, okay? No, she's gonna fall off the chair like that. Tristan, put the dogs on the chair. Can you please finish your branch? Look at that. You see my branch is like kind of tilted. This side is thicker. The left side is thicker.
No.
Okay? Doing okay, any question, Aiden? I saw your orange background, looks really nice. Good job. Can you see the drawing pretty well? I'm sorry because it's really hard to see when it's even I turn on the light. I'll just see better. Let me zoom down, zoom down, zoom down, zoom down, zoom down. Okay. You see that? So the bottom part here, yeah, just turn on the light again. See, the tail it's down here, right? After we do that, we're gonna start painting, okay? Kristen, all the colors is gonna be here. So my yellow, the first thing I'm gonna do is the yellow. Yellow on this body here, this part here, where the eyes is, okay? So it's the light yellow that I'm gonna use. You can call it lemon yellow. Listen, we're gonna share the mixing bowl, okay? It's the same color that we're using. Tristan, don't touch your books when we do painting, okay, Tristan? We're gonna have paint all over the book, especially that you're doing a new book. Okay, which brush do you want to use? We're going to use medium size now. I'm going to use this one. Kristen. Yes. Come on, hurry up. We're going to finish fast, okay? So this yellow part here, the lemon yellow. I know the first layer is going to be very, very light. You can't really see it. It's okay. We're going to do 2 to 3 layers.
And my pencil lines are showing.
It's okay, Tristan. You have to do after the 3 layer. You won't see any pencil line anymore. Okay. You see the shiny of the paper because of the background. It's okay. We layer it. Okay. That's why you have your hair dryer handy. What's wrong? Who is barking? Tiff, what are you doing, Tiff?
Because he doesn't want Toby near her.
Why? Because of the treat? Can you get away the treat? Take away the treat. Yes. She's mean when the treat is around her. Okay. It's okay. I'll give it to her later.
Toby's gonna eat it now. Good.
Why you throw it on the ground? Just take it away from her. Tristan, can you hold your brush straight up, not like this?
Toby, stop.
Hold your brush. Oh, you don't do, if you put it here, it will roll it onto my painting, right? So be careful if you fall. So be careful when you put it down. So cover everything except the eyeball, okay? The eyeball's gonna leave it empty now, blank, until we paint black. So just around the inner line here is the body of a toucan is always yellow.
Yep, I fill it up. Good.
It's okay because you're gonna paint black anyway.
There, fixed it.
Okay. It's black. Black is easy to fill. The darkest colors there is gonna be easy
So
to
I can
fill.
cover.
That's why we start with
So
yellow.
I can cover.
Yes.
Okay.
But why you want to cover it? You already fixed it,
Exactly.
Tristan. I said if it's a mistake, okay? I didn't say you can cover it. Your paint, you have to mix it a little bit first, okay? Not too thick. Layer by layer. After you dry it, second layer. Then you come. Then your yellow will be very nice. So you see the first layer, you can still see the blue showing up on the bottom, right? But it's okay. So we dry it, and then we're gonna paint another layer, okay? No point of keep going because you still have to wait for it to dry. I'm gonna dry it now. I'm gonna mute myself. So Ari and Aiden, are you guys working on the yellow part, or you're still working on the background? Yellow part, right? I think I can see some yellow.
Do not cover the eyes.
Miss Cassie.
It's okay. It's okay. If he already did, it's okay. So
Miss
dry it because we're gonna put black on top.
Miss Cassie,
Yes. Yeah.
are you gonna put black on top?
On top of where?
The yellow.
On the eye.
No, like on
the
the
eye?
yellow.
Yes. No. Not on the yellow part. On the outside of the yellow.
But it looks like you have black on the yellow part.
No, you don't.
No, I don't because of the reflection.
Oh,
Okay. I don't. Okay, I'm gonna dry it now. I'm gonna mute myself for a little bit.
Yeah, see,
Okay.
this is the.
Yeah, look, Mia, look, this is the painting that I did yesterday. So this is where the yellow. So this is only, see, this is only one layer. So this is like 2 or 3 layers already. Okay? You see the difference? The only black is just the outside of the body, right? And also this part here, the bottom part here. That's what Toucan looks like. And it's the most beautiful part is the beak. So those are mixture of a few different colors on the beak, okay? So try to dry it after you first layer. I'm gonna mute myself now. Okay, now it's dry. I'm gonna add my second layer, okay? This is my second layer.
My
Keep.
first.
Well, you already have one layer.
I don't.
So see, when I add the second layer, it covers even more, right? Make sure you dry it first, and then you add the second layer. Be patient. This is the most pretty color on the toucan. This is the yellow and the beak, okay? So make sure this is
That
the
was my
best color.
first layer.
Nice, very good. Look at that. That's your first layer?
Yeah.
Wow, that's really good. It really depends on how dark your background is. If your background is lighter, you put it really fast on the second or third layer, okay? So mine have a really dark blue, right? So I have to make it a few layers. I have to keep adding until it's really thick and bright. That's what I want. If you already cover your eyes, it's okay. But try not.
The back with the brush and rub.
Yep, you can do that too. So this is my second layer. I'm gonna dry it again. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself.
Nghe sữa vậy mẹ. Có một xíu cho mẹ hết.
Okay, second layer is done. I'm gonna keep adding. No, I already bought one. I know, do it again. The two, okay? All right, come on, this is the third layer for mine. Tristan is second layer. See, when I add the third layer, how thick it is now compared to the first time I put on, because I have a really dark background. So if you think your yellow is bright enough, you don't have to keep adding. Like me, the first layer you think is good enough, you can leave it. But if you want to make it darker
Yeah, trick.
or brighter, yeah?
Like you get some paint on your brush and then you tap, and then you cover it up.
Why are you covering the eyes again?
Because I don't.
You almost touched here, Tristan. Be careful, okay?
It doesn't matter if I cover the eye. I can still rub the paint.
Because you're gonna have very thick eyes then.
Okay, fine then.
Okay? So don't do that if you don't need to.
There.
Yeah, don't need to, okay? So keep adding until it's smooth again. Mine is a little bit too thick now. I'm gonna add some water. So when you brush the stroke down on the paper, if it's like can't really push it out, that means your paint is way too thick. It's time to add some water, okay? You know, a lot of people like to have thick paint, but keep that in mind. It's really hard to dry if you keep doing layers by layers. So try to do one thin layer first and then keep adding it up, okay? So I'm still not happy with it. It's not thick enough. You see what I meant by you keep pushing it to the edge? So it's too thick. So there's no point of keep adding, see? You see that? So your first layer, you dig down your first layer, Tristan. That's why you make sure it's a thin layer and then you blow dry it, okay? So I'm gonna mute myself again and keep adding the layers, okay?
Did you eat all mine? No. Oh. Have you found Daddy? No. Are you looking for Daddy? Did you think I was in the potty? Yeah. But that it was Daddy.
Okay, this is my fourth layer, everybody. It's okay. You're gonna add, because I don't want to have too thin of the layer so that I can see the blue. I'm not happy with showing the blue. I wanted that solid yellow on top, okay? So same thing with yours. I know who has a dark color. Vivian, how many layers have you done? And Ida too, you're using blue. So try to cover it one layer at a time. So no rush, and you don't have to put it too thick either. Because when you do too thick, it won't dry and it won't stick onto the paper. Okay?
I want my tummy hurts, and I feel like I need to go poop.
Kristen, are you done with the third layer? Kristen, come back. Okay, this is still my fourth layer. I'm trying to blend it better. Right? It's almost there. I almost cover everything. Almost. If it's really can't cover, the trick is to paint white on top first. That's my trick. After you put a white layer, you can do that easily. So I'm gonna add a little bit of green, very, very kind of green, over the eyes area, okay? This area here, I'm gonna have a little bit of green around the eyeball, around the eye area. Just a little bit of green, does not have to be a lot. And then blend it with yellow again. So I have a lot thicker paint here. I'm gonna move it up and then dry it. You can use the little bit of, touch a little bit on the side, yeah. See, now it's a little bit too thick, okay? So I'm gonna scrape it off on the side of the bowl. Blend it. Now I'm gonna dry it again, okay? After I dry it, that will be my last layer, I think. I think I'll be done on the yellow. Okay, I'm gonna dry it now. Mute. Okay, now it's all dry. I'm gonna add a little, a different yellow on top. So this is the lemon yellow I have, and this is like another tone of yellow.
Orange.
It's like gold yellow. It's like the sunflower yellow, okay? So I'm gonna add this yellow on top because my dark blue is very, very dark, so it won't show that well. You still can see it. So I'm gonna use a darker yellow. If you have a lighter background, you don't have to do this part, okay? Only for those that you can still see the background. Yours is really dark too. This way you can still see it. So I add that yellow. Dry your brush, it's too wet. Dry it first with a napkin. Just get a new napkin or paper towel. You see, now I have the bright green showing from the bottom, right? So now I'm happy with the yellow. Then you keep doing the bottom part here. If your paint is too thick, add a little bit of water, okay? See, I add a little bit of water so my brush can easily brush through it. Sorry, Toby.
Did add water.
Yes, I did. A little bit, not too much. Depend on. Just like you keep taking a hole again, right? So try to flat it down.
Yeah, I'll flat
Okay,
it. There.
there you
Nice
go.
flattening.
Yes, but there's a big hole.
Exactly. So I'm covering it up.
Okay, so this is my yellow that I think I'm happy with. So it looks different when it's dry, okay? So I'm gonna dry it again until I'm very happy with my yellow. Okay, so while I'm drying, using the hair dryer, I also add another layer quickly, so I don't have to waste time.
All cold water, by the way.
That's fine. Thank you. You see that?
Literally.
See, now I'm happy with my yellow, perfectly red. What? The brush? Yes, don't.
Where's the other one?
Right here.
Is this
You just need a little bit, just a little, one more layer, then you're done. Not too thick, Tristan, okay? Okay, so now, after I do that, I already add the green on the bottom here, right? So that's good enough. So I'm gonna use black now for the body. I'm gonna share. Sorry?
Don't we do top to bottom?
Yeah.
So then we have to do the eye.
Yes, you can do the eye now, but make sure the yellow is dry. So add more layers, so the side is not done. You're not done, Tristan.
Yeah.
Look at the edge here. You see, this is thick enough. Why do you keep adding water, Tristan?
I thought I was done.
No, you're not done. Just you have to be careful with the floor, okay? Okay. So I'm gonna do the body first because I wanted to cover this side first. Or you can start from here on the top if you want. See, I do one stroke down around the body. Be careful with the water, Tristan. There you go. Everyone's done with the yellow, I hope. I'm still not happy, you can go back, always you can go back, okay? Even after you've done the black, you can always go back to the yellow when it's fully dry. So pick a brush that you're very comfortable with. Everyone have their favorite brush by now.
Everyone should.
Should have, but if you don't have a very detailed brush, this is my favorite brush because it's easy for me to control. Make sure you add water. You didn't add water on this part, right? You just put right there. That's why you always add water and then mix it on the side. You see that? Don't just put into the dark color, Tristan, okay? And the thick color. Always blend it on the side first. You don't want your black to be too thick because darker colors is really hard to dry.
Come on.
Tristan, you can fix it. No worry. No worry. Don't touch. I can fix this for you. Because that's why you have to be careful with your arm. Where? Be careful when you do that, Tristan, okay? It's okay, I can fix it for you. It's okay, this is the tape. This part here is the tape.
But this is.
I know. Okay, hello, it's okay. Let me see it. That's why you have to be careful what your underneath your hands, okay? Make sure you're not too thick of a black paint. Always add with a little bit of water. Don't forget your tail. This part here is black too. Mix, Tristan.
No, we did that.
Be careful with when you do the tail, there's a little feet over there, right? Make sure you don't cover the feet. Because if you use your black paint cover the feet area, it's really hard to paint over it now. Because it's the darkest color that you use.
Then you always use the darkest color at the end, maybe.
I know, but I wanted to bring this out because the whole thing here is just this part. So it's fine.
It's top to bottom, lightest, darkest.
I know, but this one is a little different. The composition here, I only have the peak and the rest is the plant, which is not even connected to the objects. The object here is the toucan. Okay, here you go. I have the whole thing paint. You can see the reflection of the black now, right? So I don't forget the eyes too. So now make sure the eyes round. So do it slowly with your smaller brush if you need
Did you know
to.
that there's veins of red behind the black? So that that could be.
Then you need 2 layers.
No. The thing is that could be the. Just give me the photo
What photo?
right there.
There's a blue around it.
Yeah, that's blue. So I can have a red.
No. It's the blue is the is the highlight. So it's always
Highlights
what.
are white.
No, Tristan. Because of black, it's very nice to use blue highlight. Okay, it's not because of the background. It's not a
It's not
see-through.
natural.
You can use highlight black or white. You don't have to only use white for highlight. Okay, so now when it's all, make sure it's all dry first when it's covered, okay? So I'm gonna blow dry it when Tristan is finished the tail. You haven't finished this part here, Tristan. You purposely waited to use a smaller brush? You can use this part here.
Oh, this.
Yeah, be careful, do it slowly. Why are you doing so fast? I thought you were waiting for you using a smaller brush. What are you doing, Tristan? What are you doing? Look at that, what are you doing?
No.
No, don't use. Why you? 你是故意的吗, Tristan? Huh?
No.
So what are you doing?
Trying to paint.
Do it slowly, no rushing. Okay, now this part here is done. I'm gonna blow dry it, okay? I'm gonna mute myself. Ooh, look at that black on Vivian's. Looks good. I can see it. I like your background a lot. So dry it now. If you can still see the blue or the purple or the red or the orange underneath, make sure you do 2 layers, okay? Okay, everyone's tried their black area. If you've done that part, what are you doing? If you've done that black, you can blow dry it. I just finished blow drying, but I'm not happy with the yellow too, so I can go back. So if you don't, just like me, because I still, yeah, you can start. You can do the add a little blue right here. The blue is here. Add a little blue on here. So I'm gonna add a little blue. I'm gonna show Tristan this area here. Okay, just add a little bit of blue. Make sure you dry your brush. Just add a little bit here. Okay, over this side. See that? Make sure you add some water. It's too dry. To make it like a brush stroke, like a round stroke right here. Yeah. Okay. And a little bit on the bottom here, the tail area. Okay. Not too much water. Okay. I'm gonna go back to my yellow. Make sure I clean my brush really well. What are you doing? Tristan, can you blow dry it if it's not dry? I'm going back to my yellow. I'm gonna add one more layer. See, my layer is very thick now, so make sure my last layer is very thin.
Mine looks like a woman, without the like these from far away.
A woman?
Because, yeah. Like the yellow is the face, and then the black is the hair, and the black one's the
Oh,
highlight
okay.
and the-
Now I can see it.
but the tail is like something else.
Okay.
Like it's her legs.
That's a good imagination. Pretty cool. You see, I add one last layer. You see the difference? I can cover the bottom, the see-through blue. It looks like green. That's why it's too much. I don't mind a little bit of green, just like I add a little bit of green earlier, right? So I blend it with yellow here, but not too much, okay? Now I'll go back to my black. Cover this a little bit better. Remember, when you do painting, there's no right or wrong, okay? Just have to make sure you know the techniques well and then apply it onto the paper. Everyone is different. There's no need to compare even with your sibling, okay? I'm not happy with this area here, so I'm gonna cover it again and then redo it when it's dry. So there's always, you can have room to fix it if you're not happy with whatever you're doing. Okay, so now I'm gonna blow dry it. I'm gonna mute myself again.
Excuse me, Miss Cat. I was blow drying, so I didn't get to hear why you put the white.
Sorry, Aiden, I can't hear you. Can you wait a little bit?
Okay.
Okay.
Hang on.
Oops, sorry. What were you saying, Aiden?
I was blow drying, so I didn't get to hear why you put the white. So why do the white?
So earlier, I just add another layer of yellow, that's all.
Yeah, but like you know how there's white? Like why do you do that? Because I didn't get to hear because I was blow drying both mine and Avery's paint.
The white here, you mean the blue? I don't have white, it's blue.
Oh,
Those are the blue color.
okay.
So I'm gonna add a little bit of blue here. So I'm gonna do it again, look. So I'm gonna do a little bit of blue here, just the highlight. Yeah, just now I did a little bit too much. So I'm gonna add a little bit of highlight here and there. So then blow dry it. So for the feet area, this time I'm gonna use, because yesterday I used blue for the feet, but now I'm gonna use the yellow here so that I can see it well because I'm using blue background, right? The feet is here. Kristen, come back and do the feet now. Kristen.
Again?
Yeah, on the feet. Because if you have,
No.
where's your brush? Where's your brush?
So this is the small brush.
Oh, the medium size one?
It,
This one, you have to wash it. Wash it, it's still black. So make sure you, especially when you finish your black, make sure you wash your brush, okay? Because whatever you mix, you're gonna do very dark color. Because the black is still on the brush. You see, I add a little bit of yellow on the feet. So if you have orange, like I think Avery has orange. Aiden, I think you have orange too, right? The background. Make sure you can see your feet when you add the yellow. If not, you can want it to do a different color. It doesn't matter what color, but as long as it's a different color from your background. Does that make sense? See, my black is dry now. I can see the bottom. So that means I need another layer. So I can go back and brush through it again. See, I want it solid black. I don't want to have any streak of blue underneath. See through. Okay, so now we concentrate on the blending part. Just like, come on, we need to finish this. Hurry up, don't walk away. So now we're gonna do the peak area. So now I'm gonna teach you guys a trick now, because earlier I didn't put the white. Just remember, I didn't put any white on here because I told you, like, if you want to have solid paint on dark color, you always do a white first so that it's easy to apply color and then dry it. Do you hear what I said? To add white here and then you start painting it so it's easier to manage the thickness of it. Why does this drop off? I have white here. Make sure your brush is clean. What happened to your yellow? The feet. So make sure your hook is right there, the hook of the beak, right? It's make sure it's pointed down like this. Because Toucan has a big beak. Use a smaller brush then. Yes, use a smaller brush. Did you blend it? You have a lot of white, right? Good. So just a thin layers of white, and then when it's dry, you can apply any color on top. So much easier because I have a really dark blue here. Just like the yellows. I don't have to do so many layers now. I think I taught you guys before.
yes, you did.
Yeah. So, but Avery and Aiden, they're new, so they probably don't know this part. This trick is to Put a layer of white.
I think they have.
You do? I don't remember.
I think so.
Okay, after it's dry, then you can apply any color you want, so it's easier. I don't have to do layers after layers. But this is, I usually do layers by because so the color is very sharp and also
So why don't we put white over under the?
because I wanted to natural what yellow, so I can do layers. I can show two different type of techniques to paint. So you can do this part here and also this part here, okay? So now we're gonna dry it, okay? I'm gonna mute myself now for a little bit. Is it? So the first color I'm gonna put down is orange on the top here. Okay, you see, after I put the one layer, I'm gonna add a little bit of green over here this side. It's okay, you don't have to wash your brush. You're just gonna blend the green over there, okay? Then add a little bit of green here. Now you have to dry it, Tristan.
Yes, I know.
Go dry over the other side. I'm gonna mute myself now. Tristan's blow drying, okay? Okay, make sure you wash your brush, okay? Every time you mix the color here. I'm gonna put another layer of orange on
Sassy?
top. Yes?
I don't get what we're doing.
Over here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry, my camera just moved a little bit earlier. Okay, now I'm gonna put another layer of orange on top here. See the big chunk of orange? And I'm gonna blend a little bit well with yellow here. So I have yellow, orange, and green on top. And then leave the top part, the bottom part here with red, okay? And then the bottom part, this top part is red, and then the bottom part is blue. And then the green in the back. Is your white dry? Is that?
No.
Then come and dry it. What are you waiting for? You're not gonna sit. This is how thick you put the white. You need to blow dry it. Okay? Because I told you not to do a thick layer. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, the light blue that I'm gonna use is this one, okay? What is the light blue? The sky blue that I have. I'm gonna add a little bit of sky blue here, Tristan, on the side here, okay? Wait, it's too much. Put it under here. Just a little bit of blue. Make sure you wash your brush.
Green.
I'm gonna wash the water now. The water is muddy. If your water is muddy, go change it. Okay, here you go. Okay, now the water is clean. Go back to your color, and then the color will look a lot cleaner too. You see that? Because I have a muddy green earlier because the water is like gray. Every time you have black there, it's hard to keep it clear, the water. Okay, and then add a little bit of yellow. I'm gonna add some yellows here, Tristan.
Literally yellow.
No, not that yellow. Not. What are you doing? What are you doing? You just scoop a big chunk and then you can try to put it in there. Is that how you paint? Ah, Tristan, come on. You're not the first time painting. Don't be lazy. You always have to add some water, clean water. Again, a big chunk again, Tristan. You mix it and then put it on the side, and then that's how you do it. You know better, Tristan, 对不对? Come on. You're not new. Don't be lazy. Look at your color right now. You keep putting thick color on the white now.
Because you told me it has to be thick. Literally told me.
I did not say, I said thin layer, layer by layer.
You said that.
Okay, now after I do this orange here, you see the green that I have earlier? I can see the white on the bottom, so I need more layers over there, okay? So this whole painting is to focus on this two areas, is the body of the toucan and also the peak area of the toucan, right? So I'm gonna put a little bit thick paint here and then blend it with the orange, okay? Make sure you blend it well and then you blow dry it, okay? Just so you need to blow dry now because it's very thick now.
You literally said it has.
Can I see? Okay, now after the first layer of green and orange is dry, we're gonna add the red first. Same thing. The red, you have to add a little bit of water, just not too thick, okay? Use the paint here on the side. And then do the red here. The red is only on the bottom part, and then make sure you have that hook over here. Then are you adding the red? Use this part here. You see that I already thinned the layer for you? I mean the paint for you? On this, over here. Use this part here. You did not add water here. Add the water here. That's how you mix the color, okay? See this, remember the shape here that I've already drawn a pencil line? Always go back and then do the shape here. It's like, that's a big area that is red. Okay, and then we can do the blending in the back later. But this area has to color in red. Too much water.
You told me to add.
But I said, did I say not too much water? Okay, control.
Miss Cat, for the top, I use red and orange. So when I put red for the beak, it doesn't, it just blends in.
What do you mean by blend? Did you dry it? You have to dry it first. It's blending because it's not dry, right? Now, you know, my orange and green is dry before I put the red on. You have to dry it first.
Okay.
Okay, dry it and then make sure you dry and then put another layer of a red so you can cover another layers. Okay, no worry.
Yeah.
Make sure your bottom first layer is dry, okay? And then
Okay.
go back to the orange. Go back to the orange and add another layer and cover this part here. See that?
Okay.
Just like the yellow part on the body, you have to be patient on doing layers by layers. Because we're blending a few colors together. Right? So now my second layers of orange is done. And then I'm going to add a little bit of green now on top here. See that? I know it's a little small area to work with, but you still have to be very patient, okay? Because the blending part is the key of this painting. Okay, we try to finish everything by 11 here. But Tristan have 12 o'clock piano class today. Okay, if it's not finished, you can add it on later. So I'm gonna speed it up a little bit so that we can finish the whole painting, at least the teaching part. So on the others, the rest is to blend. To finish the peak is to blending and wait for to be layers by layers. Okay, but you can do the branch in brown. This part here is brown, and then we can add the green later. Okay, so the brown, I'm going to use this brown here is called, my set is called Burnt Umber, or Uber, not Uber, Amber, sorry, Amber, sorry, I can't even see it. Amber, and I'm going to squeeze out a little bit of brown onto my bowl here. Just a little bit, and I'm doing the brown over here. Same thing, I might need layers. I'm just going to show you what color so that everyone have an idea. Okay, so I'm going to show you layers so that you can see. I'm doing really fast now so that I can try to finish. I know this painting take a little bit longer because we're doing layers. So do it. Tristan, I'm doing the branch now. You can do that too while you're waiting for the layers to dry. This is the branch color that I use, right? And then for the green area, like the leaves and stuff, you can do whatever leaf you want. Okay, those are just suggestions that I have here. I have some coming down this way, and then flowers on the branch, and then leaves on the bottom here. You can add any branch that of green that you want. It can be flowers too if you want, okay? I want you guys to be creative. So those are just some suggestions. You can have all flowers if you want, okay? For today, I'm gonna do flowers on here, and then some hanging green coming down. But first, I want to finish this part here. Here's the green that I have. I'm gonna have a dark green now. So waiting for it to dry a little bit. Okay, add a dark green. Oops. Dark green look like. Good job, Tristan. Very good. So when it's dry, it's easy to apply the color. So be creative on the greens and the leaves, okay? We can add flowers. Doesn't have to be. Remember, whatever color is not applied on the background, you can put a layers of white first. Okay? You hear me, Tristan? If you don't want to add any green, it's really up to you. You can have a plain one. You can add flowers all over. It's up to you.
Yeah, I just have this. This is like the far end of the forest. Like, and like, let's say the chickens are here, and then it's just an evening sky, and then the forest behind.
I think you should add something on the bottom.
Yeah, on the bottom.
On the bottom. You don't have to add
But
on.
not because this is the forest, and then you're in the forest, and you see a toucan on the branch.
Toucan,
and then you take a picture, and then the sky is right behind you.
Yep,
And then
you can do that.
there's bushes.
Don't forget there's blue onto the bottom too, okay? This part here is blue. Where's my blue?
Why is it blue?
It's the color of blue on the bottom, you see? That's all the
Mine's
color.
not.
Tristan, you still have to dry it first, okay? Still have to dry it. So I'm gonna add a hint of blue underneath. So this is my blue. And I'm sure I have to blend it for the first layer. Are you gonna use?
I'm gonna draw these like this, like they're bushes.
Yeah, you can do that. Just a few bushes on the bottom, then you can, and then just dry the peak area, and then add the color back, okay? So there's a hint of blue on the bottom here, on the bottom peak, okay?
Do you know why I like this?
Yeah.
There's like a dark highlight on the edge.
Okay. You see there's a pencil line here, Kristen, in your painting. 你画的太深了. So next time, don't do that, okay? Because I do that because I don't need to erase it. But if you keep erasing, don't do it a solid dark line like that. It's hard to clean it up. You, my mom?
Yeah.
Always do it slowly. Squeeze the more orange, and then I need more orange here. Orange, green. It's so colorful. Toucan is a beautiful bird to paint. Tristan, when you do brush bushes, Tristan, I'll show you. Look, look. There's bushes here, right? Look, come here, look. Stop. You keep messing it. Can you look first, Tristan? I'm showing you a technique. Can you please listen? Look. Do this. The brush stroke like this, up. Okay?
Yeah.
Do it. Let me show you guys too. So you're gonna do a brush stroke up, and then try to do that. I have orange. I have brown and green on my brush. So you see, I can do this. So be free on. If you're doing like a square edge, it doesn't look like bushes anymore. Try to do like this. Okay? Just a look. Stop. Try to do like this. See that? Then you can.
That's a different brush.
Doesn't matter. Use a different brush. I told you to use this one. Why you use a flat brush? This is simple green if you want to do that, okay? You see how fast I already start a bush here. I only have a few strokes. Same thing here, right? Just have a few strokes here, and then you can add some brush here. Oops, let me show you the whole thing.
Buddy.
I can't see everybody if I do that. Okay, there you go. See, add a little bit of brown to it. You see that? I quickly already add 2 bushes. And then I'm gonna add some flowers on it when it's dry, okay? So make sure it's dry, but I still have to focus on the beak now. So I have to blend it. The hardest part is to blend the thick paint and make sure they are not like stuck together. Oops, here you go. You see how much paint I put on? What's the green? Tristan, is it dry, the peak area? Okay, now it's adding the color. You see that I can still see the white underneath, right? I'm gonna add more green here. Can you use this green instead? Use the darker green now. Now add a little bit of water, blend it. Not too thick, okay, Tristan? Now since it's dry, don't put thick paint. Can you hold your brush straight so that you?
Wait, so now, I'm just doing the layers now. Right.
Why you paint outside? Because you're doing the brush like this. Always do it straight, okay? Hold your brush straight. Like this, so that it won't mash up the edge. Go dry it then. Try to dry it layer by layer. So right now we're gonna keep muting ourselves because it's gonna be loud because the hair dryer is next to the computer. Okay, hang on, I'm muted.
Press Alt X.
Okay, since now I haven't seen everybody painting, I want to see everybody painting now, okay? Show me what you're at, where you're at right now. It's okay if it's not done, because I want to make sure that you guys... No, you're not done. You're gonna wait for the layers to dry, okay? The green is not finished yet. So who else, who want to show me? Every? Okay, hang on. Let me add you spotlight. Look at, oh, look at the beautiful toucan. Nice.
I tried sitting.
Sit it again. You're sitting.
Yeah. Like kind of.
Oh, nice. Aiden, your beak is a little small. Can I see closer?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, there you go.
I kind of made my toucan small, so I have to make my beak small. Otherwise, it won't look good. Like a toucan with a small head and like a large beak.
No, even your body is pretty long. You can make it bigger. Your peak have to be big. If not, it doesn't look like a toucan anymore. Okay, because your proportion is good, but just the beak have to be a little bit bigger. Okay, but other than that, it looks good. What about Avery? Can you show it to me again so that I can see it?
Yeah. I'll show you Avery's.
Okay,
Avery's.
that's really good. Good job. I like it. So add some flowers all around and some bushes. That will looks good. Okay. Okay, looks good. You're good. Let me remove spotlight. Who else want to show it to me? Mia, are you done with your toucan? Or close? Can I see where you're at now? It's okay, it's not done. Hang on, Ida, hang on. Very nice, look at that. Good job, let me add you. Good job, really good. You peel off your masking already? Oh, not yet. Okay, you can peel it off later. Okay, good job, I love it.
I put a ribbon.
Can I, oh, okay, Ida, I'm gonna put you on spotlight now. Very nice, look at that big peak there.
Green on top.
And pour it some green on.
Good job. Why you paint all the masking area? You use that to mix your color?
Yeah.
Good job, okay. Very nicely done, good job.
You're doing
Nice
good.
to see Vivian. Let's see. Can you make it closer to the camera? Nice. What are you adding on the top? Flowers? Yeah, good. Add more flowers if you can, have time, okay? And show it to me. We'll try to finish everything in 5 minutes, okay? So let's see if I can blend it finish before 11. So I'm almost done. So see the layers of red here is not sharp enough. I'm gonna, let me remove you, Vivian. Okay, let me have, okay, let's see, go back to speaker. Okay, now I'm gonna add another layer of a red. You see how I add another layer of a red? Okay, you see that? It looks a little sharper, right? After the, I don't know how many layers now, maybe the third layers. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of orange. Orange. Orange and red. And then green. Green is not dry yet, so I'm gonna wait for the green to dry. Okay, I'm gonna use now I'm gonna use my other brush, my round brush, to do the flowers. For the flower, yes.
I don't want to add the bushes and the middle because it doesn't look good.
Okay, you don't have
Me-
to. If you don't have to, but I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna add flowers. You see how I'm gonna do flowers? I'm gonna do a few petals here. Okay, I'm gonna do 5 petals. I'm trying to show you how to do fast decoration onto my branch. Okay, so this is one of my flowers, but it's only 1 layer, right? I'm gonna add another one here. Make it more tropical. You still have to do this part here, right? You're almost
What do I
done.
have to do?
Are you gonna do only 2 brushes? What about flower? Can you add some flowers? Make it more tropical, colorful. It's very nice background. I love your background the most.
It's liquids.
So after you add the petal, I'm gonna add let me see, what color should I use? Darker orange, maybe. So we're almost done. It's 11 already. Oh, wait. Is it dry? If it's dry, you can add the green now.
I brought.
Huh? This one, dark green. You see it here?
Oh.
Make sure you dry your brush. Use the pointing one, not the flat brush. Okay? Make sure you pick the right brush to use, Tristan. Always remember, the flat only works on certain things. I'm going to blend my flowers with orange and red. Make it more colorful. I have more green here. You see that? Use this. I already add the darker green on top. Oh, I still have to add blue to blend well. The blue is here. Remember, I showed you how to do the petal before? When it's dry, you can add the middle part with a little bit of yellow, right? So that add a little bit of yellow in the middle.
Toucans in the
Smaller
jungle.
part. Say that again?
My token.
Oh, look at that, Mia. Is it done?
Yeah.
No, you're still adding it. Very nice. What are those rings on top?
Oh, it's where like the monkeys climb on, like the vines.
Oh, very cool. I like that. Nice.
I made
Good
a
job,
whole
Mia.
farm.
You have really good imagination. I like it. Very cool. Vivian are you gonna draw some monkey too? Oh no. That'd be funny if you see a monkey and a toucan. Tristan, are you done?
Yeah.
Okay, now you have to just let it dry, right? Go change for your class then. Okay, good. All right, I want you guys to finish with your decorating the background a little bit, okay? You guys should know what to do now. You see my flower? I add some pollens, yellow in the middle. You see how I do that? Just like we did the flower painting class last time. So now I just have to blow dry this part. If you guys are not done, you can just hang out here. I'm going to blow dry it.
Bye, Miss Cat. Minty Kathy.
Yes?
I think I'm done.
Let me see.
Miss Kathy.
What is that? Is that butterfly?
Where?
Yeah.
Little big common stuff. Oh, that's flowers.
Oh, sorry, I can't tell. Okay, good. That's a flower coming down. Oh, nice. So there's a tree
Oh my gosh, what did you do?
and some bushes. Nice. I like that. Good job,
And
Vivian.
My mom. It's a goat.
Bye. Have a good happy Father's Day to your dad. Where's your dad? I want to say happy Father's Day to him.
He's out.
Too thick, too thick. I don't think it needs to be
He's
so thick.
doing
Oh, he's
stuff.
out. Can you say happy Father's Day for me?
Okay. Bye.
All right. Have a good day. Enjoy a special day with him, okay?
Bye.
Bye.
What do I do
Let
when
me
I'm
see.
done?
When you're done, peel off the masking tape.
Okay.
Okay, Ida, yours is just have to add the bushes and the flowers, okay? Then you're done.
Bye.
Bye. All right, I'm gonna log off now.
Bye.
Oh, sorry, Mia, I didn't see your text to the bathroom. You don't have to text me because I can't tell the text when I'm teaching, okay? You just have to speak up.
Okay.
All right,
Bye. Have a
bye.
good Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to your dad.
She said
Father's Day to all the dads.
Thank you. Father's Day, Sony.
All right. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'll see you at piano.
You
Okay?
too. You too.
See you soon. Bye.